Welcome into another episode of TFU. Today we're joined by legendary TV radio host personality, CEO, creator of the Kendra G singles app. She's not a businesswoman. She is a business. Kendra G in the house.
Let's go.
I love that. Alejandro, can I say that I have a podcast and Alejandro is the executive? No, I'm the executive producer. He's the co-executive producer. So now y'all get to see what he looks like.
And I'm dressed all nice.
You're dressed. They're going to be hitting me up asking if you're single. Are you single?
I am single.
Ooh.
Oh, Lord. So y'all finally get to see what Alejandro looks like. The AI, Alejandro intelligence. Y'all was curious to see him. There he is. Kendra doesn't even know she don't even know what her title is. Oh, he's the executive producer. No, I'm the executive producer. Yeah, that's right. I run this show. He's my co-producer. Yeah.
I bet she wrote her own damn intro too.
I was thinking that. Because that sounded like something she would say. That's why Alejandro couldn't say it.
It's a Jay-Z quote. It's, oh man. Anyway, man, let us continue. Oh, Jesus.
We gotta get into that.
And we wanted to mention this because AD has a show idea.
Okay.
He
has a show idea.
He's very concerned about me, and he wants me to find love. So his idea is Alejandro finds love.
Okay, but Alejandro wants a rich girl because he wants somebody that he can make money up off of. We've kind of talked about this. He said he wants a woman that's going to be able to help him grow, and she has to bring something to the table because he's the prize. That's what he told me.
That's what I said. That's what I said.
He's the prize.
Hey, look, good for him. I don't know if the girl's gonna feel that way, but you never know.
But according to him, women approach him, and here's the deal. I fight hard to say that the woman is the prize, but here is the reality: who's ever being chased is the prize.
That's
true. So if you're chasing the man, then he's the prize. Point blank. Period. Unfortunately, so don't chase the man.
There you go.
But he's tall. He got good hair. They want you for the genetics. They want you for that Nick Cannon, sperm quality.
And
So we got Alejandro on the screen. What she just said was key because y'all know she got them frozen eggs on ice. She said, "You tall. You got good hair." I know she about to say you light skinned.
Terrible.
Go ahead and slide me a little sample over here, Alejandro. Because when I decide to defrost them eggs, you a perfect candidate, aren't you?
This is horrible. This is horrible. He's not even. You know what? I'm a refrain.
willing to make deals. If anybody needs a surrogate baby, I'm willing to donate the sperm.
How much?
I'll think about a price. We'll talk later, and you can figure out the price.
Name your price.
How much is going for?
I just don't want no responsibilities of raising the kid.
Okay, that's what a sperm donor is. Anonymous helper of creator of life with no responsibilities. I want to know what the price is. I was thinking about starting a sperm bank, actually.
That's crazy.
And you'd be the first investor.
There's a lot of women that are older that want children that,
You included.
Kendra G sperm bank.
It will go along with the dating app. It actually makes so much sense. And think about it. Black sperm is very hard to find because here's the deal. If you wanted to go
Hold on, man. Listen,
What is she talking about?
Seriously, man. Seriously. Like, this way you don't give kids the keys to the car and all that. You can go outside and you can go play. Yeah, you can go play around it, but you don't give them the keys to the car. A sperm bank? Are you working against yourself or with you? What are you doing here? What are we doing? That's the stupidest idea I've ever heard in my life. You running a dating show and you got a sperm bank. I'm done. I can't. Idiocy. Maximum idiocy. Oh, Jesus.
sperm donor route, it costs money. And shout out to our Caucasian sisters. They be getting that black sperm very fast. So the black women don't be having none left. So I want to create a black only for black people,
Are you
black
serious?
women only sperm bank. But we'll add Alejandro's Hispanic. So it'll be brown only for black women only sperm bank.
Oh, so the only way you can buy the sperm from you,
You gotta be black. Yep, you gotta be black.
I got 25% in me, by the
So
way.
what's
Just
that?
just so we know. According to,
it's 25% black.
yeah.
Okay.
Oh, but you're,
But I have 15% Taino, which is indigenous, and according to AD, indigenous people were black. So let's raise it up to 40.
okay, and then
Okay.
the other side is Hispanic.
Yeah, like
Okay.
Spain, Portugal.
Well, this is a good idea. Brown only sperm bank for black women only.
I love it.
I'm always trying to. I'm a hustler, baby.
I love it. I love it.
The only clause I
You're
want
an
for my
idiot,
sperm is if the
is what
kid
you
makes
are.
it to the NBA.
Oh no, you can't do that.
Or
You
the
have-
NFL.
You gotta
You
be
want
no.
tickets?
I know. I want to come back to
No.
his life.
You want to come back?
No, you were never in the life. You got to be in the life from the beginning. So the child becomes. Well, how tall are you, first of all?
Who the
my
hell
ID says
made you
6'2".
the law and
Okay,
the
you're
authority
pretty
on what
tall
you
to
can
be
and cannot
Mexican.
do? Shut up.
Not Mexican.
Mexican, Puerto Rican.
Ass up, man.
She sounds so idiotic. She just said he's Mexican. The man is Puerto Rican.
She been saying that the whole time. She said that on the other when she said that. He didn't correct her. This guy ain't no Puerto Rican, man. That's a fake accent. I don't believe none of this nonsense, man.
The man is Puerto Rican. He's Mexican. Just ignorant. Just ignorant,
He
as the
didn't
old
correct
folks
her.
said.
She said he was Mexican on the other stupid podcast she was doing.
Nah.
Okay.
And then she wants to know how tall he is. So
I was joking. Don't get mad. It was just a joke, people. Please.
that's not a joke you make.
So funny. Kendra.
Hi, AD.
So here we were just
Why
going
you have to
over
say a
and
name
looking
like
over
that?
your journey.
Where
Looked
are
like
they?
you were born in
goddamn
Connecticut?
warehouse?
I was born in Connecticut. That's where I was when I came out of my mother's vagina. She happened to be in Waterbury, Connecticut at the time. Yes.
She's gonna tell you I'm from LA. That's some fucking idiocy. No more idiocy, man. This is stupid. It's the Black Smurfette, man. I can't.
Let's skip ahead a little bit because she's insufferable. So we're gonna skip to the good parts.
You know, I was going to ask you. So, when did you realize that you wanted to be on TV or you wanted to be on radio? I know you started in radio,
Yeah.
but obviously you're a TV personality.
Yeah.
You got a big personality. Listen, and that's so. When did you know that was for you?
How much
You know
she
what?
paying these
I
dudes?
always knew I was a star, AD. I think like when I came out my mother's womb, I was like, okay, where's the
talking about that
cameras,
lady.
baby? Where the camera at? Goo goo gaga. I'm here, planet Earth. I remember again my father telling me as a child, like, you could be bigger than Oprah. You could be bigger. I was obsessed with Janet Jackson. He was like, I remember my dad said to me, if you gave yourself just as much attention as you give Janet Jackson, you could be a bigger star than she could ever be. I was 16 years old.
We're talking about Janet Jackson. Your daddy lied to you. I'm sorry, Papa, whatever his name is. He lied to you. It's okay to instill good values. Girls shoot for the stars and whatever. But we talking about Oprah and Janet Jackson. Don't even compare yourself. How about you be Kendra G? Because you're not Oprah. You're not Janet Jackson.
You can't dance. You can't sing. You can't count.
Right.
Like,
And
fundamentals first, man. Fundamentals first.
And then the other part that he didn't tell you is that you have to have some type of talent. Oprah is talented. Janet Jackson is talented. They have discipline and everything. Janet Jackson, she had Joe Jackson in her corner. We all know.
You know what he was about.
Right. You gonna go out there and sing.
Oh my God, man.
He told you that you could be bigger, but what did he put in place to get you to go higher than them? What did he put in place? He
Did you
wasn't
take
like
any
Venus.
classes, any lessons?
Right. He
He just
wasn't like
told you
Venus
something?
and Serena's father. Got you out there on the court with the tennis and the racket.
Obviously, she ain't take no voice lessons. We could all see that.
Like, you just can't tell these kids you're gonna be bigger than whoop whoop whoop, but you don't do
Gotta
the
put in
things
the infrastructure. You know,
right.
tell them the truth. Like, tell them you can go anywhere. You can be as big as the galaxy, but you got to have your fundamentals in order first. There's certain checks and balances that you have to pass to do this. You can't just do it just out of thin air. He know that goddamn girl sound like somebody's choking a toad underwater. Janet Jackson. We're doing what? You can't dance, can't sing. You're not that. Like, okay, well, you could do da 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 da. Well, put her in some classes. We couldn't get it. Maybe she did take 2 classes and failed, voice classes, that is, and failed miserably. I don't know. But you got to give them context. I'm not saying crush your kids' dreams. Let's stop that there. Let's not go there. You uplift, you promote it, but you also give them the infrastructure and the reality of the situation. Not he's just as much as, but you can be bigger than anybody. And this is her grandiose ideas and idiocy and all that. Man, come on.
So since she's Black Smurfette, so he's Papa Smurf,
He
but
would
Black
be.
Papa Smurf.
I guess we'll give him that. We'll give him that. Oh,
And I was like, my dad's
I
on crack.
love that.
But I was like, my dad.
I love your dad.
Yeah, like.
I had a similar dad. That's why I really like that.
Yeah, so I think that with him sewing into me, I remember a distinct moment. I want to say I was in 8th grade, but you know that quintessential question, like, what do you want to be when you grow up? And I remember saying, like, I want to be on TV. And at the time, I didn't know in what manner, because Connecticut didn't have black radio. So it wasn't like I knew about black radio growing up. And I remember saying it in the classroom, and then a person was like, you don't have the it factor. Like, you can't be on TV. People on TV have an it factor, and you don't have it.
Damn, somebody told you
Who
that?
said? What the fuck said that?
First of all, that's probably kind. And so, you know how many I get like the type of things people say to me, child, that was actually polite. But what it did, I never forget that moment because it didn't offend me. And I remember thinking like, oh, so really only I gotta believe in my dream and God. Like, other people may not see it, but that's okay. Mm-hmm. And that was like my first lesson of everyone's not gonna believe in you. I guess they would say haters, but it didn't sway me because I know now. I didn't know what to call it then. I'm like, this person doesn't even know me at all or what I'm gonna do and what I'm gonna contribute to this world. So it didn't hurt my feelings. But I would say as soon as probably like 8th grade, I started saying I wanted to be in something on television. What was that something? I didn't know TV and radio at that time.
So the little 8-year-old kid said you didn't have the it factor. I mean, kids can be mean, but they saw something. You don't got it.
She said she was in the 8th grade. These kids are roughly 13. So she didn't know about TV at 13 years old. We're roughly about the same age.
The 8-year-olds. Then she went to the 8th grade. So I don't know.
Man, please, man. Man, please. Okay. You didn't. If you follow the story as she's told many times, you didn't follow your dreams and do all you said. And I see why. I get why. Like, you're following other people's path. And you just happen to stumble ass backwards into some success after 20 years of being a groupie and following people. Like, it's crazy. If anything, we say she's ambitious. She's a hustler. She's this and this and that. You know what she is, if anything? And I hate to say this, but she's lucky. That's what she is. She's lucky. That's how that works. Now, you failed out everywhere you've been. And then you found some success in the most unlikeliest of places. It's luck. But shout out to her because she did make a good thing for herself and she's productive and all that. I'm not trying to down it. But it's not in all the most upright of ways. It's a lot of sleaze. Shout out to the MABW in her gain and all that. But let us continue.
What'd you study in college?
So college, going back to, okay, no, this is different. This is a true story. I majored in marketing at first because of Robin Givens in the movie Boomerang.
That is so funny.
Let me tell you, because when I had to go to college, right, when I went to college, I was like, okay, I remember the movie Boomerang, and Robin Givens was beautiful.
She was all that.
She was all that, dressed down, and she was the head of marketing.
She was a
Right.
whore.
So I said, okay, this is the type of job I can have because, you know, you can still be really pretty and you're the head. So I majored in marketing. Junior year, I got serious with, okay, I'm about to graduate. What the hell is this? And then also I would say, going back to marketing, Hampton had career day. And in career day, you always had to dress up, like in a suit, because you're going to different companies, giving your resume. And I hated career day. I hated career day because I was like, I'm not this suit girl. Like, I want to be fly, but I don't want to be in this type of business suit. I want to be, you know, I think fashion has evolved from, I was in Hampton 20 years ago, but then and we didn't have like Fashion Nova and all those things, and you get like really cute business suits for cheap. It was just like the plain express business suits, and I hated it. I was like, I don't want to do this. I don't want a 9 to 5. And then I got hit with the, no, not hit. Carson Daly was hosting MTV. He was a VJ. And I was like, if I could have any job in the world, it would be Carson Daly's job. And then I did my research, and he started offering radio. And I was like, okay. So then I decided to change my major to journalism.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
Really?
Wow.
So Robin Givens in the movie Boomerang inspired her. And so she took up marketing. And then Carson Daly was on the radio. So she took up journalism. Okay.
Lord have mercy.
She doesn't know what she wants to do. Like, I don't even think she's following her own passion. Like, oh, I see you. I want to be you. So at what point did you ever want to be Kendra G? On one of these podcasts, she talked about losing herself. At what point were you ever yourself? You just been following people, like you just said. You've been following people your whole life. Oh, I want your job. I want to be better than Oprah. I want to be better than Janet Jackson. I want to be Robin Givens from Boomerang. I want to be Carson Daly.
It's insane. It's insane.
And
so she had to retrofit. Like I said, it had to. This explains what we see here. Like, she has to create the environment. She couldn't get there like everybody else. You understand what I'm saying? Like, she couldn't go up the ladder. She failed at the radios and all that. She couldn't get there organically. So it had to be created. Like, she had to create it herself. She had to make it herself. You understand what I'm saying? That's why she has to be tentative about what she does. Like, you're not at a network. You don't have a contract. Easy come, easy go. Like, you could be at the top and you could be at the bottom. Again, with your path, you should be a little more humble. But since she's created the bubble and everything that she says, you know, okay, now she is the all-encompassing and all that. The power is going to her head. This shows her output in her fights and the battles she chooses to pick nowadays. So watch out. Pride go before the fall. Let us continue.
And then I know when you were 19, you had the opportunity to meet Janet Jackson, one of your celebrity heroes at the time.
Yes.
How did that go? Or how did that even come about?
Here's the funny story. You're talking about when I met her on a show called Much More Music, based out of Canada. I was 21 years old, but here's the thing. You're not wrong, because I actually met Janet Jackson when I was 19, and let me tell you how.
Okay.
I was in college, and I had my college best friend. Her name is Tiffany, and Tiffany is like black, white, Puerto Rican, like beautiful, right? So men just love Tiffany. So I remember we were home. We went to Hampton. She was in Stamford. She lived in Stamford, Connecticut. I lived in Waterbury, Connecticut. One of these guys who was older, who was like mesmerized by Tiffany, took us to a nightclub in New York City. So we get a table. Lo and behold, Janet Jackson is coming to the nightclub, and Janet Jackson is sitting in the like VIP section right next to us. So, and I've never told a story. This is not on tape. This is the very first time.
Okay.
So I'm sitting, and Tiffany knows how much I love Janet Jackson. She's like, Kendra, Janet's right behind you. I was like, I know. I have to talk to her. And then I turned around and I tapped her on the shoulder and I was like, I just want to say I'm like one of your biggest fans. And she was like, oh, thank you so much. So kind, so polite. And then, like, you want to play it cool. And then we leave the club and I cried the whole night because I was like, I finally met Janet Jackson. So you were referring, the truth of the matter is I really did meet Janet Jackson at 18. But you're talking about the opportunity when I really got to.
That sounds like a fever dream. You had a fever dream, Kendra. That's all that was.
She just said that she cried all night. Y'all better have that same energy when Jesus returned. Y'all better have that same reverence. Oh my God, it's Jesus. Oh my God.
Can't. Seriously, though. That's a fact. That is not a joke.
You talking
for
about
Beyonce and y'all follow Chris Brown and
right
8 concerts and all that.
And all this over a person. I don't even know who I would want to meet like that would have me.
Nah, if you faint for Janet or Beyonce, you gotta die when H Christ come around. Literally. That's it. Like, just die. Mike, they died when they saw Mike Jackson, that is. He was that. They seen him and they died. That's the only phenomenon, and I don't even know how they did that, but it happened. It's on record. Look it up. They died when they saw him. This better be the same thing, especially from these types. These movies.
Right.
Your beehives and your barbs and what they call the Cardi. Whoever the hell you follow.
I don't know. And I'm talking about women that claim to be Christians.
Yeah.
Y'all better, when Jesus returns, y'all better be even more excited.
You have to. You can't just faint. You fainted with Chris Brown. Like, you gotta pass. Like, that's it. It's over. Like,
I gave up the ghost.
Yep. Right there. Right there.
Oh, a human being. You're that excited that you cried.
Stop. You creamed when you seen her. When we seen you seen her. You had a fever dream.
Right. She in there singing Lenny Williams, "Cause I Love You." And the tears.
Stop. Stop.
Lord have mercy. It's too much. It's too much. She could have left that. She could have talked.
Yeah.
You know what? Keep that story to yourself. Yeah. That was the first time and the only time we need to hear that story.
Yeah. Word.
And to keep that cringy video of you creaming your pants.
Yeah. Take that down.
Right. Eradicate that video from the internet like you eradicated all pictures of ashy foot.
Right. And is this the podcast? We get ashy foot? We get the science? Come on, man. How many times? She done been on 7 podcasts talking about herself in 2 months. And you ain't said nothing about that African? Nah.
No.
What you hiding?
And shout out to Jaylyn for recommending that we review this. Now, we've seen clips of it. And I did go through and watch it. She's insufferable. But like I said, we're going to cover some of the important stuff that she said during this video. So
Jaylyn, you did this to me. Love you.
Yeah, but blame Jaylyn. I'm just playing.
Retribution, Jaylyn. I appreciate you so much. But the Black Smurfette, is too much for me. Anyway. Quick moment aside, BSO kinfolk, while we handle our Membership Monday. First up, we have From Downtown 296, 9 months at the fan level. Next up, we have Remington Girls, 6 months at the fan level. Ivan Barnes follows up 4 months at the fan level. DeMarco Virginia also follows up 4 months at the fan level. College the Unforgettable, 1 month at the supporter level. Dominique Miles, 1 month at the fan level. And we'd like to welcome our new members, Glass at the fan level and Charles Indig at the supporter level. We appreciate everybody's contribution to the channel. Don't forget to opt into the membership program so you can be shouted out on Membership Monday. Now, back to the video.
Like, talk to her. My first television question, it was in Canada. I even say, I came all the way from America.
Right.
I was living in Buffalo, New York at the time, so I drove like an hour and a half. Like, I came all the way from America. But it was such a, I grew up, my first dream was I was like just being Janet Jackson's #1 fan. Like, if that was like a job that paid well, that would have been my job. Like, if it was like you can make $15 million just being Janet Jackson's #1 fan, I would have signed up for it because I was so obsessed with her. So when I met her, because I met her that one time, but it was like, kind of so fast.
Did she remember you?
No, of course not. It was like in the club, like it was in the club. It was dark. Like, she didn't remember that. Of course I remember.
Right.
But the moment on television is really an amazing moment because, she comes down, she wipes my tears. I've had this dream, and all I kept thinking was, she's really human. And dreams, okay, if Janet Jackson is human, game on. Because it's almost like, I think we kind of got past this because of social media and celebrities are much more reachable. But when I grew up,
Oh my God. Listen, y'all. She's from one state over from me. What kind of fucking Narnia did she grow up in? These people are real. I can't believe it. Janet Jackson's real. What the hell is? Oh my God! Oh no! This can't be. Now I see. Now again, it explains a lot. Now I see why she doesn't know any goddamn thing. She grew up in the goddamn Smurf Village. There's no TVs and black culture in Smurf Village. I don't even know how she got Janet Jackson.
I can't. I need her to name some Janet Jackson songs. Since you her #1 fan and you wanted to be her biggest fan as a dream, I've never heard anybody say that was their dream. I want to be so-and-so's biggest fan. If I can get paid to be their fan, I would just do that. That's some weird energy. Fangirling. She was fangirling, groupie.
Her whole life. This is her whole life. Groupie. Oh,
wow.
Man.
And it's funny, but you're fangirling Janet, but then yet you want to be better than her. You want to exceed,
You're right.
with no talent. Though.
Right, at that. That's what we were saying about that when she was on with Indica. Like, same thing we were saying, like, you bigging her up and it's your bestie, but we know you want to be better than her. You want her life. Like, yeah, you want Janet Jackson's life in general. You would love to usurp her or be bigger than her or Beyonce or whoever the hell you chasing around in 2025. Like, this is wild. This is so wild to me, man. Janet Jackson is real.
Become the radio host. How did that even come about after college?
So going back to college, remember I decided Carson Daly. So Carson Daly is, I want Carson Daly's job. So, I switched from marketing to journalism and I got a job. We have WHOV 88.1 FM, Hampton University. And Hampton, I'm not sure if it still is, but it was a jazz radio station. So in the city of Hampton allowed anybody to.
Oh.
A young Kendra G.
The mud demon from the red clay.
This is her natural color, y'all. This is what her color is supposed to be. This is it right here. But it was still matches her skin tone better than what it does now. This is a young Kendra G aspiring to be better than Janet Jackson. Okay.
God, man.
Audition for On-Air Talent. So even though I went to Hampton, people that auditioned for On-Air Talent could have just lived in Hampton. And I remember it was like maybe 30 people. They picked 5, and I actually did not get picked to be on air. I got picked to be a board operator. So the board operator is the program director thought I had a lisp. I probably do, child. Who the hell knows? But he was like, your speaking isn't good enough to host a jazz show, but you could run the board. So do you want that opportunity? So in my humble...
You weren't offended?
Well, listen, you got to crawl before you walk, right? So my thing is I'm in the building,
Okay.
so that means something, and it worked in my favor. And for 6 months, I was a board operator, and lo and behold, somebody got sick. They couldn't fill in, and then I had to go on air. And at Hampton, slow jams was like if you got a slow jam show, Midnight Love. Coming up next, we got Keith Sweat. I was terrible at it, but it was the most popular show because everybody loved the slow jam show. But on the weekends, it was underground hip hop. And that's when my personality shined in the hip hop sector. Like literally I would be on the radio and I'd be like, this is Kendra G. Could somebody go to the Chinese store for me and get me a 4-piece wing and some duck sauce and make sure they give you extra duck sauce? Okay, right now we got Kanye West. But those genuine real breaks, that's what landed me my radio jobs because I was just myself. So I matched the hip hop format more, even though the R&B was my favorite as in the music, my personality was better with the hip hop.
Wow. They said you need to be a board operator. We can't have you on the radio. And then somebody got sick. Come on, guy. Come on, guy.
We gotta have a show. Just do it.
The show must go on.
Read the damn card or whatever.
Right. Read the card.
Man. Please.
Then she started saying her little stuff. The dude probably in the back, like, get her off of there. Get her off. No. We got the ratings. The ratings. They listening. I guess.
Leave her on there.
Leave her on there.
Luck. Luck. If that's what happened, I have my own suspicions about what might have happened there, but I'm gonna leave that to the comments.
And I did not know this, but my then boyfriend was planning on proposing, and then he proposed on Christmas Day, and I got engaged. So he lived in Urbana, Illinois at the time.
Okay.
So that's what brought me to Chicago.
Got it.
So basically, when I didn't sign that contract, I got fired. 5 days later, I got engaged, and I was like, okay, well, I guess I'm moving in with you. And that's how my Chicago, Illinois journey began.
Or you got fired?
And that's also.
She didn't sign the contract and got fired. So we have skipped ahead in the story. Mind you, we skip into the good parts, but we skipped ahead. Now we're talking about, I think she's still in college, at the end part of college, but she's, I think with Chicago, something with Chicago. And then she's talking about this ex-fiance yet again.
Keep his name out your fucking mouth.
I'm glad she doesn't say his name, but she keeps talking about him. I know that man, because isn't it when your ear is burning? I think right. Your right ringing. Ear, somebody is talking about you. I know that man's ear is burning.
Right.
Is that Kendra G still talking about me? My ear is a little hot. Somebody talking about me. It's Kendra G
talking about dude.
Right.
You mentioned him every episode of the chitlin circuit that she's been on. Like
she keeps talking about him. So we're gonna go a little bit more into the story of her ex. So let's get to it.
When I learned that I was not no damn housewife. Hell to the no. I cannot be in nobody's house all day, cleaning, cooking food. That was not for me. I learned, I prayerfully so I didn't have to worry about money. My ex fiance was an electrical engineer. But that 5 months of me not working and just literally waking up every day, I was like, this is not for me. I need to be out in this world doing something. I'm not the girl that just wants to sit in the house that has a man that can take care of it financially. That just wasn't for me.
So you always were an entrepreneur?
I was always a hustler. Now, I think I was always kind of, I worked a lot. I started my own company, I wrote books. I did a lot of entrepreneurial things, but really, I'm an entrepreneur. I live off of just all things I create. That's been about 2 years because I quit my last radio job 2 years ago. But I was always a hustler. I was always ambitious. I always wanted more, in life. So that was always, even when we were engaged, I was honest with my ex. I was like, oh, we're moving to California. Oh, we're going to, if I get a job here, we have to move. And then I think we had this true love. So he was like, yeah, okay. And then literally one day he was just like, this is an unpredictable journey that you have to go on, but I don't want to go on it. Like, I want to, buy a house, have kids, and live.
Did he go off and do that?
I believe he did. Yeah,
Oh,
I believe
okay.
he did. I ended up, after 2 years working in Chicago. At that time, I left for a job in Philly, and
So you told him that you wanted to move to LA or go wherever your job is going to take you. He told you no. At first he said yes, but then it's like it's unpredictable. I'm an electrical engineer. I can't just be leaving my job, going to wherever you going
because you want this celebrity's job this week,
right?
Like you unstable. Like, of course, and rightfully so, because as we've come to find out, you got to LA and been there 2 years now. You talk about you leaving that, like you're unstable, like you're not a stable woman, a stable person. How about that? Like stability, like that's why she's not a wife or a housewife or any of that. She won't be any of that because she's unstable with so much chaos. Like she's a chaotic individual. Like, okay, we good, we made it, we got money, we in where we wanted to be. Oh, let's go over here. Like what the sit down.
And him having the money could have been a more controlled environment for you to fail in.
Right.
Because she said she got fired from every job now.
Yep.
Except the last one she quit. So, okay, you keep getting fired from these jobs, but you're going off to different cities. So if you got fired with him, he got it.
You could post up. Maybe you get a job in another city.
It's not going to affect the financials and whatnot. Right. So, but this is what she wants. She wants to do it on her own. She wants to be this career woman, ambitious. She doesn't want to depend on a man because you had a provider man. Oh, I got to go and do something. But yet you could have still did something, but brought that income back to the house.
For sure. For sure. Selfish and chaotic. We're going to do this and that. And then next week, it'll be something different. If y'all was in college, he seen you just flip your major because of some goddamn Carson Daly. It's crazy, man. Let's continue.
I knew our relationship was not going to survive another long distance. It was like, no, you're too career focused. I think a lot of times in early marriages, it's a team effort, right? And it's pretty common for the woman to set aside her dreams in order for the man's dreams to, with no hate, nothing wrong with it, but that's what would have had to happen. I don't know if that was any good grammar at all. That's what one of us would have had to give up their dreams for the unit to work. It was just what it was. And I wasn't willing to give up my dreams. And, listen, he was right. Like, my life was very unpredictable. There was no guarantee I was going to end up where I am, child. But, so it made sense for him to say, listen, I got this good job. I'm not trying to go around this world with you, child. And that was it. So, yeah.
I have a question because you mentioned that he proposed on Christmas Day.
Yes, he did.
So, because I consider yourself, dating love guru, is it okay to propose on birthdays or holidays?
I think absolutely so. It's okay to propose on any day. Some people expect to be proposed to on their birthday or Christmas. Like, I have girlfriends who are in long-term relationships.
That's what I was just about to say, babe. That's your problem.
That's your problem right there.
I expect to be proposed to.
Expectations on niggas and this and that. Come on, man.
I can't. So, okay, let's say, you're dating and it's your birthday. He not ready to get married this birthday. So he got to wait wait 365 days.
That's right.
Okay. Next birthday, I got
around again. Like, come on, man.
All this, y'all being rigid like this is probably why y'all single. Like, the man really has to operate in on y'all's time frame and like your schedule, what you want to do. Like, men don't do that. Nah. Like, and you're taking, like, if you expect to be proposed to on your birthday, then when the proposal is coming.
Take like, the luster out, right?
Right. Okay, next birthday, I'm about to be 28, and here he's gonna come with the ring. It gotta be this big, and he gotta fly my family in, and he gotta have that big. He has to have what's that plane that fly through the with the words that say, "Will you marry me?"
Right.
Keisha.
Skywriting. You gotta have skywriting.
Yes. He gotta do that. He gotta have all the beautiful flowers in the background, and he has to have Chris Brown to come out and serenade us
and serenade me. Yeah, sure. Wouldn't you just want it more organically than giving them a damn ultimatum and a list? Oh, you got to do it by then, and if you don't do it by then, here, I'm like, come on, man, you're threatening these dudes.
This is a good time for a question. Married men, how did you propose to your wife? And married women, how did your husband propose to you?
Shouldn't be under duress. That's what I say. Anyway.
And they're like, if he missed my birthday with this, it's a problem. I think it's definitely okay to be proposed to on those days. It's okay to be proposed to any day, to be quite honest.
The birthday is like, this is my day. Don't make it 2 days. Now it's like, now is the engagement and then the birthday. You're taking away her day.
I don't think so. I think you're adding on to her day, because how awesome is it that you get engaged to on your birthday? That's probably the best birthday gift a girl can receive is a diamond ring on her birthday. That's an excellent day. Her birthday is an excellent day. Christmas is a great day, but honestly, I think her birthday is the day if you're going to propose.
How much do you have to spend on a ring?
Whatever your budget can afford. I don't think that don't go broke.
Oh, you don't do the multiplier thing?
Yeah, like your salary.
It's your salary times 3.
I don't listen. I think
that's what they say.
Here's the deal. I'm a person. I think those things are cool. But even with my ex, and I had it was funny is I had a platinum ring, and I learned that I was allergic to platinum. I probably knew that damn relationship wasn't gonna work. I remember my engagement ring made me break out because it was a nice ring, but I'm allergic to platinum. So that's probably the first time we wasn't gonna get married. But listen, I'm a person that believes the ring.
Probably made that up to fit the narrative.
That shit was from the swap meet. Man, please, man.
Oh,
he got that shit out of gumball machine. You allergic to platinum. Ain't nobody allergic to no damn platinumitis. The platinum pox. Get the hell out of here, man. Get out of here.
And that was the indicator that the relationship wasn't working. No, you're the indicator that the relationship wasn't gonna work. Like
look no further than yourself. Man.
You gonna blame the ring when it's you.
It got you the Hope Diamond and it still wouldn't have worked. Like, get out of here, man. Get the hell out of here.
Okay, and now we're talking about how much men should spend. Like, I can't.
Man, it should be substantial. Okay, it should be authentic. All right.
Don't turn a finger green.
Right, but it shouldn't be something that's gonna get your fingers chopped off. Like Queen always said.
Yeah.
So just think about it. You ain't no damn French Montana, so you shouldn't be trying to get no damn big ass purple. You know what I mean? We not doing none of that. We not doing that. Like we ain't doing that. Get you something nice, authentic, and substantial. That's what I'm gonna say.
And my mom always say, people with this big gaudy, jewelry, that somebody gonna chop your finger off, because I guess the ring wouldn't come off, so they'll just chop your finger off for it. So I was always under the impression, like, don't give me nothing huge where even a robber would want to approach me. Like it would need to say, hey, I'm taken. I'm about to call my husband, but it also don't have me out here about to get robbed.
Right. You get hit over your head. It's dangerous out here, man. People starving. You run around with a Hope Diamond. Nah, that ain't gonna work. We are not J and B. You're allergic to platinum over here. Get out of here.
ring, the wedding, those are the least significant things of a marriage. I think those things are nice, and we're definitely living in a showy time. But no, what is the marriage? Like, what is the soil of this union we're about to have together? Does that align? And I think I'm very grateful when I was engaged. That's what, I mean, yeah, I had a nice ring, but we was big on the, okay, how does this really look? Because we both knew, well, we both decided divorce wasn't an option. And I really strongly believe if you're going to get married, you have to go into it thinking that divorce is not an option, because it causes you to take all things serious. Like, this is not play. Like, it's me and you till Jesus. So back to your question of the ring, whatever you can afford. Like, do not feel like you have to go broke to show off for the strangers of the world. The internet is the strangers of the world. Like,
He's cheap.
well, let me clarify. Here's the deal. Now, do what you can do, right? So, like, if your budget is $2,000 and that's really your budget, then that's amazing, right? But let's say your budget is $10,000, but you come with a $500 ring. Now that's some bullshit. Like, don't do that. If you know.
How would you know his budget? He gonna tell you, hey, I had 10,000 set aside for your ring, but I found one cheap for 500. Like, what's 500?
Come on now.
What he gonna tell you? Y'all out here telling these chicks how much y'all spent on the ring?
Man.
You giving her a gift receipt?
Be discreet. You ain't gotta share all that. You ain't gotta know all that.
Right. Like, what is we doing?
Look,
I don't think dudes is out here doing that. I think
not.
it's like in her mind. Look, you just said what is his budget? So that don't, just because it's your budget don't mean that you have to go all the way to the limit. You might find a nice ring that she likes for 2,000, 3,000, 1,000. Like, it just depends on you know what you're looking for.
Meet the criteria. It don't gotta be, extra gaudy. I don't think that's the issue. Just meet the criteria. If it meets her standard, price should be damned. That's what I think. But I could be wrong. I don't know. I'm not a woman, and I never got an engagement ring, so I don't know.
So I think it should be real, and it shouldn't turn your finger green. Like, other than that,
there's
I don't
a wide
think the
range
amount of money you spend on it shouldn't be an issue. Right. Like, you probably should start off as a smaller ring, at the beginning, and probably like increase as you go up in the marriage. Like, I like that idea.
Yes, I've always been a fan of that one too.
Yeah, like, okay, we 5 years in, you get an upgrade. 10 years, stuff like that. So
30 years, Hope Diamond.
Right.
Like, do what your budget can, because again, it does symbolize the love. I saw something recently, and I don't know who said it, so I'm repeating what I saw online, but the question was, the guy asked the girl, how big do you want your ring to be? And the girl said, I don't know. How close do you want the guy to get to me until he realizes I'm engaged?
Okay. That's pretty funny.
Yeah, I was like, so basically the bigger the ring, the further the radius he will stay away, because he would know I'm engaged. But if the ring is so small, he gotta get all the way.
Right. What if he robbing? I don't want nobody pulling up on me. Like, then I gotta call you
across the street.
They took my ring, and they didn't took my Rolex. And I said, "Dang, what's next?" Now you gotta stop what you doing and come save me.
I'm spinning the block.
Right. It's unnecessary.
Oh, man.
Like, it's disturbing the peace. It's unnecessary. You gotta stop what you doing. Come spin the block. Come save me when I shouldn't even be in this situation.
There you go. Because he can see you from up the street. Like, you don't want that shimmering at night up the block. Like, nah, they following you. Because he's showing skin. He's got a goddamn ring. Get your fingers cut off. See?
I can't. Oh, Lord.
Highfalutin and stupid. Now you're dangerous. Now your falutin is damn near dangerous.
You better have a bodyguard with you at all times.
Man, please, man.
You got the Vanessa Bryant ring. Right. That Kobe got us.
The makeup
right.
diamond.
Nah.
4 million there was, I think, and that was 20 some years ago.
To my face.
Hey, look, that's true though. When you see the big old giant ring, you be like, nah, leave her alone.
A ring pop is pretty big.
What is it?
A ring pop.
Man.
What's a ring pop?
Yeah. You know the
Oh,
candy.
my God.
Like a ring.
What are you talking about?
Alejandro, you ain't
my
getting
God.
married to nobody.
What's up with this dude? Alejandro need to go back to being an AI.
For real.
I don't know why y'all made him a real person. Let me stop.
Like she's sponsoring these terrible podcasts. She's paying for them, and then she's going on them. Like
Y'all
what's
made him
going
a
on
real
here, man?
person. You should have left him just a voice, like, cause no. But we're gonna skip ahead again and let's get to it.
I had to leave LA because I couldn't live like a struggle person no more. But then I came back 8 years later.
Did you like LA?
I loved
Failed
LA.
out of LA.
I loved LA. I always loved LA. You know, LA is one of those places where you hate it or love it. A lot of people like to visit it, but I'm
The
such a
underdogs on
like
top?
I'm
Shout out to the
ghetto
gang.
bougie. What is that word? Like about bougie ghetto? Let me tell you something. I'm ghetto and I'm proudly of it, but I'm also very bougie. I need high rises, rooftop pools. You know, child 80 don't let me eat nothing, so water with lemon. Bikini. Like that is palm trees.
You're a bird.
That is me. That is me all day. So I love LA. Yes.
So you wrote a book
I did. Oh God.
that kind of, and I don't know if you agree with this message, but abstinence is
Abstinence is cool. Yes.
Abstinent is cool.
Abstinence is cool. Yes.
Yeah.
Trying to change.
I don't know.
Makes sense?
It don't sound cool.
Okay, let me break. Okay, so first of all, I'm gonna really give y'all props because y'all really did some research on Kendra G. Abstinence is cool is a mission I started when I lived in Philly, and it was basically when I was in high
Were
school.
you abstinent at the time when you wrote this book?
Yeah.
That's what we really want to know.
Okay.
Single was
Don't
cool.
have any of the clips when I'm showing I'm cleaning my nose.
They didn't edit
Your
that
butt.
out.
I was. So it was a school year challenge, and then I broke the challenge like the May of the school year. Let me go back to the beginning of the story. What inspired Abstinence is Cool was basically when I was in college. When I was in high school, I did not have sex. I was a virgin all of high school. I didn't break my virginity until college.
Okay.
Who cares?
Yo, but wait a minute. She had the high school boyfriend. Remember, she cheated on the college boyfriend with the high school boyfriend.
Right.
So you double backed and gave him some?
When you withheld from him throughout.
I can't.
This is dumb.
So you could have gave it to him in high school. So you go get with the college boyfriend, come back for the, break in school.
Double back.
And then say, hey, now I'm ready to give it to you, even though I got a man.
Mm-mm.
And then you
No
get
way.
pregnant by the high school boyfriend.
No way. No way.
And that's the baby that let me say.
Right. You didn't complete. How about that? It didn't come
Terminated.
to term.
Yeah.
Oh,
So,
man. Wow.
That's crazy.
This is insane.
If I'm understanding this right, that is wild.
This is insane.
Could have just gave it
Abstinence
to
is-
him in high
Right.
school.
I'm going to double back after I starved you for years. And that doesn't make sense.
It don't
You
make
shoulda
sense.
just gave it to him. And abstinence is cool because you're abstinent. Single is great because you're single. Like, stop trying to make the world your oyster. Nobody's going to follow you. Why are we? Not we, but why y'all following this? If you want to be single because that's what you want to do. But single is cool because she said so. This is crazy talk.
This is wild.
Man. Bird brain. Bird brain. If you put her brain in a bird, it will fly backwards. How about that?
Wow.
Lord have mercy. Anyway, we're going to cut this right here. We're going to continue on with part 2. There's still a lot left on this Chitlin Circuit interview from Kendra G. Oh, you know what we do. You know who we are. We catch y'all in part 2.